Genesis 35, verses 16 through 22. And they journeyed from Bethel when they were still some distance from Ephrath. Rachel went into labor, and she had hard labor. And when her labor was at its hardest, the midwife said to her, "Do not fear, for you have another son." And as her soul was departing, for she was dying, she called his name Ben-oni, but his father called him Benjamin. So Rachel died, and she was buried on the way to Ephrath, that is Bethlehem. And Jacob set up a pillar over her tomb. It is the pillar of Rachel's tomb, which is there to this day. Israel journeyed on and pitched his tent beyond the Tower of Eder. While Israel lived in that land, Reuben went and lay with Bilhah, his father's concubine. And Israel heard of it. We just left the fire of Bethel's holy mountain. Now we're walking down the dusty road to Ephrath's town. F.B. Meyer said the spiritual elevation doesn't stop the earthly sorrow when it brings you down. Years ago she cried to me, "Give me sons or I die." Now the bitter ironies are falling from the sky. She called him Ben-oni, the son of my sorrow, a child of the weeping, a mother's last breath. But his father stepped in before the tomorrow, said he is Benjamin, pulling life out of death. I won't let this tragedy name what is mine. He's the son of the right hand, the end of the line. I set up a pillar of oil in the desert to mark out the place where the angels would tread. Now I set up a pillar of stone by the highway to mark out the grave of the wife who is dead. Matthew Henry said the Christian must know how to build the pillar of worship and the pillar of tears. The God of the mountain is the God of the valley, who carries our covenant through all of our fears. He called him Ben-oni, son of my sorrow, a child of the weeping, her mother's last breath. But his father stepped in before the tomorrow, said he is Benjamin, pulling life out of death. I won't let this tragedy name what is mine. He's the son of the right hand, the end of the line. But while I was weeping and lay in the deep, the firstborn was scheming while Israel sleeps. Reuben walked into the tent of the maid, a political coup in the shadow of grief. Calvin called it the flesh taking over the throne. Stanley said that the ledger records what is sown. There was no sudden anger, no rage in the tent, just a chilling dark silence for the man who was spent. Yeah, Israel heard it. Israel heard it. Your flesh will demand what you owe to the dead. Israel heard it, and he won't forget. Rachel is buried, and Reuben has fallen. The family is fractured and steeped in the mess. But A.W. Payne sees the grace of the calling over the wreckage. The promise is blessed. Read the chapter and see God isn't waiting for a perfect pedigree. Now the sons of Jacob were 12. Yeah, the sons of Jacob were 12. God builds his kingdom from the bleeding and dust, not on our perfection, but his covenant trust. Goodbye to Ben-oni. Hello, Benjamin. The sons are now 12.